What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? We got a dude who walked up on his op who was sitting in his vehicle and started dumping on him straight through the windshield. Missed. Dumping. Missed. Dude, hop out the car. Take off running. Well, let me say this. I'm not sure if he missed all the way, but I do know that he didn't down him. Dude jumped out the car, took off running. But that is not the heavy part of this case. We see people getting dumped on all the time. The heavy part is the police just happened to pull up as it's going down. They pull up. Like it's going down. He chasing a dude. By the way, dude is running like he don't have legs. You got a man behind him with a gun. Had to be amateur night. The dude behind him with the gun is only maybe 10 feet away from him. And he still missed. Anyway, dude catch out. He vamped. The police pull up in the alley and jump out and down him. The reason why I said he downed this dude, now this video is a little grainy. Well, a lot grainy. But as soon as the police pull up, jump out, dude hit the ground. Police walk up to check him. He's stiff. Then the police, both officers walk across the street and tend to another person who happened to be on the scene. Now, you know the police is not going to leave somebody just laying on the ground and walk across the street. Well, some of them will. They kind of cuckoo. But in this situation, you got an active shooter. They're not going to leave somebody just laying on the ground. So dude was stiff. They dropped him. They downed him. I had to explain that because some people were saying that, no, they didn't shoot him. They didn't shoot him. No, they shot him. He down, stiff, frozen. But the police pulled up on the scene. Absolutely amazing while a crime was being committed. Now, if I was the type of person who was trusting of the police, I would immediately assume that the police just happened to have perfect timing. Blue lives matter. Not so fast. Being that this happened in New York, I believe it happened in New York. Looks like New York. I think that the police may have been in on it. It just looked too perfect. Op walks up with a gun, starts shooting at a guy. This guy take off, gets away. Police pull in as the shooter starts to retreat. They pull up, shoot him. This could be a situation where they are getting rid of their loose ends. Now, for all you out there who think I'm some type of conspiracy theory or something, no. This happens all the time. There are so many, thousands and thousands of cases where the police have used people in the streets to get rid of each other, to get rid of their enemies. So this is not a far-fetched thing. But let's, for sake of argument and shits and giggles, give the cops the benefit of doubt. Let's say they happen to just show up out of nowhere in the middle of a shooting and they jump out and engage, which is something they just don't do. But let's just say they did it. That would be remarkable. That would be the type of policing that I would love to see frequently. But you don't see that. What we see is the police responding to crime, not preventing crime. We don't see the police saving lives. We see them taking lives. This is the norm in policing in America. Understand what I'm saying? So, forgive me if I happen to be a little cynical or I happen to sound a little cynical. I'm just going by the history of policing in America and what I've witnessed myself in America. That's all. If you would like me to not sound so cynical and sound more supportive, give me a reason to. Let me see the work. Let me see results. Don't just feed me some BS and think I'm supposed to accept it just because they got on suits with badges and guns. If it was a coincidence that they pulled up right on time and dropped the bad guy, that's great. Bravo. I want to see more. That's not enough. You can't give me one case out of thousands and think that that one case is supposed to be representative of all of the cases. It's supposed to be indicative of how all police officers respond. No, that's a needle in the haystack. That's 1 in a million. Well, perhaps not 1 in a million, but 1 in 100,000 or something at least. What y'all think, fam? Y'all think the police downed him? Or he just dropped to his knees? I'll put a link in the description. Check it out for yourself. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.